Oh. Hey guys. Ugh. Hello, hello. Trying to get everything organized still. Give me a sec. Get out the way. Back on there. Alrighty. One second. So how's everybody? That was weird. Just had to restart my phone because it said no SIM card. Now it's working. Alright. Alright. Maybe just a few minutes. Give people a chance to jump in. So how's everybody? Hopefully you guys are all holding out well for all the shelter in place stuff. Alright, a couple more minutes. Let folks filter in. I'll restart real quick. Give me one sec. I'm gonna refresh YouTube. There we go. When everybody talk at once. So I've been kind of surprised. I've been doing a lot of coin hunting lately. I've still yet to find a 2020. But apparently they've still not made it down to our neck of the woods yet. I was on live a couple days ago going through quarters, doing roll hunting. I've determined that box is for 2019s. So, hey Trent, not going to have any 2020s in that box. Haven't gotten any in change yet. Hey Pam. Alright, so there's our link to Facebook. That's the Cheapskate Coins Facebook page. As always, the lot list is up on there. It is the second post down. So anybody who's not on the mailing list, if you want to see what's coming up today, you can go check that out. As always, we got a few things that aren't on the list that we'll go through first. Is everybody doing all right? Anybody getting stir crazy yet? All good here. Yeah, we're weathering it pretty good. It's just, you know, boredom kicks in every now and again. But other than that, we've been all right. We'll be happy when the day comes we can finally actually go out and do something again. I'm sure lots of people will be. But we all got to do our part. Get this thing over with. Has anybody found anything interesting yet here lately? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I saw a thing recently about somebody was saying that probably all the people that are naturally introverts, which if anybody doesn't know what an introvert is just somebody who likes to stick to themselves. They don't really go out a lot. They don't do crowds. I was saying that, you know, everybody who's naturally an introvert, which for a big part, actually, my wife and I are that way. But we still like to be able to go out and do stuff together. But, you know, for most of the people that are true introverts, they're probably pretty happy right now. Oh, it's Trevor Noah, the host for The Daily Show. because he was saying that he's an introvert. He never goes out to parties and all that kind of thing because it's just not his thing. So he's been fine because he's used to, whenever he's not working, he's just at home anyway. Alright, well, I'm going to go and get started on some of the stuff that's not on the list. Hopefully we'll get some more people in soon. Alright, let me get this on here.
That's where it is.
Alright. Oh, whoops. I need to switch to live chat. Yeah, everybody make sure you're in live chat, because I just realized I wasn't. Alright, so we still got some of these around. We've been blowing these out for a while. And we got enough of these for 2 10-packs. These are the small coin cases from the U.S. Mint. So you can put your coin in an airtight and put it in here. Most of these are dollar size. This particular one was from an '88 Olympic coin, but you can put whatever you want in these. We're blowing these things out at 10 of them for $3. And like I said, we do have enough left. We can do 2 orders of 10 if anybody's interested. And then we've also got, we've only got enough of these left to do 1 full order. These are the large jewel cases. And again, we're doing them 10 for $3. And these are the ones that hold two different coins. This particular one was for the Constitution coins, but as always, you can put whatever the heck you want in there. Give your coins some added protection. A nice display. So, all right, anybody interested in any of those? We got the large and we got the small. Colors, of course, will vary. 10 for $3. Hey, Ezekiel. Having card trouble, waiting for AAA for a boost. That sucks. All right, last call on these. 10 for $3. And again, the small, we can do 2 orders of 10. The large, we can only do 1. We've only got enough left for 1 order of 10. Any takers? All right, we're going to move on. If anybody decides you want some of those, let me know. All right, next thing not on the list, we got airtights. So these are universal airtights. The gaskets inside can hold anything from a penny, and then it goes all the way up to a silver eagle. So pretty much any coin fits in these. And we're doing these for packs of 10 for $5.
Except for the dime size ones.
So only, yeah, except for dime. Penny's the smallest it'll go. You can put a dime in it, but it'll be kind of floating around a little bit. But 10 for $5, that's only 50 cents each. That's a heck of a good deal for airtights. Overall, best way to do your coins is by putting them in airtights. And we got enough to do 4 of these. So any takers on some airtights? Give your coins at maximum protection. Again, only 50 cents each. That's a really good price on these. Usually these come in like 3 packs for $3, $5, anywhere in there. Anybody? Last call. Oh, by the way, just a reminder to everybody, today or this week is not our shipping week. That's going to be next week. Just so everybody's aware. Since we're minimizing our trips out for the whole coronavirus thing. So all packages from this week will carry over to next week.
And anybody who has their packages here.
If you go overweight and you have to upgrade, then we'll just do the difference on the shipping. All right, moving on. If anybody decides you want some airtights, let me know. All right, next couple of items. These are the items we've been doing with Rick Snow. Working on building up some consignment credit with him. These are the 2018 American Innovation Dollars. He has multiples of these available. They're going for $8 per set. You do get the Philadelphia and the Denver. They will be in brilliant uncirculated. I call these the dollars that most people don't know exist. Because a lot of people don't even realize these things are being made. Again, they're called the American Innovation Dollars. 2018 is commemorating the first patent ever passed. So if anybody wants to grab one of these for your collection, it's got the edge lettering, just like the presidentials and the Sacagaweas. So your mint mark and date and all that will be on the edge. If anybody wants to pick these up for your collection, that'll help us out a lot with, building that credit up with Rick Snow. Last call on these. $8 per set. And again, they will all be BUs. These coins were never released for circulation. These are made for collectors only. And let me see what the mintage on these are real quick. I know it's not high. Let me have a peek real fast. Find them. All right, so PCGS doesn't even have the mintage listed. That's helpful. All right, no mintage information on PCGS, so I don't know how many of these were minted, but I know the number was pretty low. And then, if you remember with the presidentials, how you had the position A and B, these have that as well. Position A meaning if you have it obverse facing up, the edge lettering would appear upside down. Position B, it would appear right side up. So that's how you can tell your position A and B. All right, last call on these. $8 per set. Oh, by the way, these at MS63, these list for $7 each. Per coin, not set. Just for one coin. MS63 being the rough grade that the coins come out the mint being. And all, like I said, all of these are BU. So you're basically getting 2 of them for the price of 1. It's a good deal. All right, moving on. All right, and then our other item we've been doing with Rick lately. Again, he does have multiple available. These are the 2004 Denver, Wisconsin state quarters with the extra leaf low. We do. If you're on Facebook, Antonio or Armando, here is our Facebook page. It's the second post down. You can go check out the list. The items we're doing right now are the items that are not on the list. I've got this one and one more, and then we'll be on to the actual list items. So this is the extra leaf low. Focus it a little better. So that's that little extra leaf right there. Isn't supposed to be there. All of them will be graded by PCGS. They'll all be MS64. And these are going at $95 each. These are probably the most sought after of the state quarters as far as errors and variety goes, other than the Wisconsin high leaf, the extra leaf high, which that would be up there touching the bottom of that one. And that's the more expensive of the two. So anybody interested in getting one of these for your collection? All right, I'm gonna move on. If anybody decides you want one of those, let me know. All right, I'm gonna have to raise this up just a bit. Hey, Bill. Yeah, I emailed out the list on like Wednesday or Thursday. Hey, Lady Jax. Yep, all good here. We're both still doing good. You know, we're lucky where we live. The virus is pretty low here. All right, so these are always popular. And we've still got a bunch available right now. These are the 100 mixed lot world coins for 15 bucks. They come in the box. They're all already in 2x2s, labeled, ready to go. Lots of various stuff in here. Show you a couple here. These are $15 per box. The 1981 peso from the Philippines. Everybody who's ever gotten a box of these has been very happy with the mix they get. Every box is guaranteed to not have duplicates. Every one of these 100 coins will be different.
Now, if you get multiple boxes, there's no guarantee.
Yeah, if you get more than one box, we can't guarantee you won't have duplicates within, between the two boxes. But each individual box will not have duplicates. There's a 1964 50 lyre from Italy. Just popping random coins here. There's a 77 10 francs from France. And as you can see, the majority of these coins are in really good condition. There's a 21 1 franc from France. Any takers on these? We've got, I know, at least 13 available right now at 15 bucks each. There's a 1980 50 halala, which is also would be considered a 1/2 rial from Saudi Arabia. So here's an example of one that you don't have to worry about, looking at that and trying to figure out what the heck all that means. Because I already did it for you. Last call on these. $15 each for the box. There's another peso. That one's BU. Check that out. $19.89 peso from the Philippines. Brilliant uncirculated. A lot of luster on that thing. Got a bull on the other side. Because why not? That is a beautiful coin. All right, we're going to move on. If anybody said you want one of these, let me know. Again, for anybody just coming in, we've still got the universal airtights. These things will hold anything from a penny up to a silver eagle. They're in bags of 10 for $5 each. So 50 cents each. We got 4 bags.
The only thing that it won't hold is dimes.
That's why I said from a penny to a silver eagle.
Some people get confused by that and think that it will
So
hold.
if anybody wants one of those bags, let me know. We got 4 left of the airtights. And here's our info for anybody new. All right, let's get on to our normal listed items. All right, first up today, going for $7, is unique 1-year rarities plus the bicentennial collection. So everything in here is stuff that was only done for 1 year. 10 coins going for $7. So you got your bicentennials. These are all clad. They're not the silvers. So you got your quarter, your Kennedy, and your Ike. And then you got another bicentennial Kennedy down here. You got the steel Lincoln cent. That was only done for 1943. Another bicentennial quarter. And you got all 4 of the Westward Journey series nickels in this one. And it comes in the little book. So you got this in one side, this collection the other. Any takers on this one for $7? Slide these out so you can see the other side. Get out of there. These things are in there pretty snug, so they don't just go flying out. Here's your reverses on the bicentennial collection. Come on. And then there's your reverses on the other collection. Your 43 steel wheat, bicentennial half and quarter, and, well, the obverses in this case for the nickels. And you can see that BU luster cartwheeling on all of them. $7 is a heck of a price. Normally, you'd be hard pressed just to get this set alone for $7. And this set, you're getting both. Last call. I don't need to hide enough to see all of it at once. Not really working. Oh, no matter. All right, moving on. Next up, we've got the 1992 specimen set from Canada, going for only $7. That's less than this thing was when it was sold by the Royal Canadian Mint. So you got your loonie dollar, you got your quarter, your nickel, your half dollar, and then your dime and penny. All in specimen condition. And of course, Queen Lizzie on the other side. Any takers? Only $7. It's like half the price that these things were at when they were first sold back in '92. Then it does come with your card that has all of the coin specs. Any takers? Last call on this one, $7. Oh, this, by the way, I forgot to mention, was a celebration year for them. If you notice that, it's got the 2 dates together. Let's get that clearer. So we got 18. This is 67 to 1992. So 125-year anniversary coins. Probably celebrating the Royal Canadian Mint would be my guess. So they do all have that. Yeah, 1867 to 1992. All right, moving on. Let me decide you want that. Let me know. All right, next up, the next 6 items are going for $7 each. And these are the specimen proof sets from Israel. We've got 1965 through 1970 available. I'm just going to link these all in chat real quick. Okay. Knock it off. Even my spreadsheet wants to cooperate with me. There we go. And then I'll go through and show each one of them. All right, so it's 6 sets, $7 each. And if somebody decides you want all 7 sets, I'll give you an additional savings of a couple of bucks and make it 40 bucks even. Okay. And of course they're not in order. That'd be way too easy. Alright, here's the 65. Ooh, focus. Focus. $1965, proof-like issues. Coins of Israel. So you got all of your Agoras, the 1, 5, 10, and 25, the half liar, and the 1 liar. There's set number 1. That's the 65. And then here's the 66. And 67. $68. And that was the 20th anniversary set. 48 to 68. 69. Another anniversary set. 48 to 69. And the 70. Any takers on any of these? $7 each or 40 bucks for all 6. They're absolutely beautiful coins for anybody out there who collects world coins. If there's anybody out there that's religious, here's a chance for you to get some coin sets from the Holy Land. Just kind of a neat thing to have. All right, last call on all of these. All right, we're going to move on. If anybody decides you want those, let me know. There goes that rubber band. All right, next item we have 3 available. They are 1962 plain date. Brilliant uncirculated Jefferson nickel rolls. Going for $6 each. Or if somebody wants all three, I'll do them for $15 for all three. So you get them for $5 each. Any takers on these? Hey, or $15 for all three. Any takers? All BU rolls. These are unsearched for varieties and errors. Heck, there could be some top pop coins in there for all we know. Don't forget, guys, you are allowed to talk. We're not like a lot of the other auction and sale streams out there where you're not allowed to talk and chat because we're doing business. You guys are allowed to talk. Lurking from the shower. Hey, Ramon. Did you want all three or just one? All three? Going to Ramon. By the way, everybody should give Ramon a special thanks because he's one of America's farmers. So throughout this entire crisis, he's one of those guys that he's still been out there working every day. I think he deserves a little credit for that. So you definitely have a thank you from us, Ramon, for that. All right. Next up, we haven't done these in a while, but we've got some foreign banknotes available today. Starting off with an oldie from 1939. And this thing is big. Trying to get the whole thing on camera. I mean, let me find a dollar bill.
It's like wearing it out.
Yeah, it's in a holder. Here's a dollar bill compared to this thing. So you can see how big it is for scale. But yep, this is 100 francs from France from 1939. It will come in the plastic sheet. There are no tears in it. There are, as you can see, there are some folds, but there's no tears. And beautiful artwork on this thing. Any takers for $7? Bank of France. 100 franc. I mean, just look at the detail in this thing. Number 691 for the print series for that time. And this one's going to Ramon. Congrats, Ramon. You're very welcome. All right, the next few are going to be all going to be uncirculated. Starting with a 2002 250 dinars from Iraq. Uncirculated banknote. That's Saddam Hussein. And this one's going to Bill Betts. Congrats, Bill. There's your reverse. And we will have, anytime we do bills, we'll have them folded up in some cardboard so they don't get damaged on the way there. All right, next up, this one is from Argentina. This is from the 1976 through 83 series. Ramon's already jumping on it. There's what you just bought, Ramon. So you can actually see it. 100 pesos. Uncirculated banknote from Argentina. Oh, let me get that out of the way. Get out the way. Here's the guy in the bill. Beautiful note. Right, so that's to Ramon. All right, next up. Hey, coin digging. Next up, from 1962. This is a 10 Jeon from South Korea, uncirculated. And this one's going to Hidden. Congrats, Hidden. Going in for $3. All right, and then also from the same year, another uncirculated. This is the 50 Jeon. I don't know if I'm saying that word right, but I'm calling it a Jeon. It could just be won. But 1962 50 South Korea uncirculated banknote.
I think it is one.
Again, going for $3.
Or Jail.
Yeah, I honestly don't know how to say that word. Any takers on this one? By the way, on these, so you can see again, for compare. There's a dollar bill. So this is a little one. Yeah, banknotes are very cool. We got a pretty decent foreign banknote collection going on. Last call on this one. $3. This thing has managed to stay uncirculated since 1962. And Ramon's going to take this one. Congrats, Ramon. All right, next up, this one's from 1951. And you guys will be happy we already identified this one for you. This is a 3 leva from Russia, from the USSR era. So it does have the hammer and sickle. Uncirculated. Going for $5. Any takers on this one? Going to Ramon. Congrats, Ramon. All right, next one. Next one is the 1957 P Series 57B. Uncirculated 50 Afghanis from Afghanistan. Going for $3. This one's going to Hidden. Congrats, Hidden. All right, and the last banknote. $1964 5 cent Indonesia uncirculated. And this one's going to Ramon. Congrats, Ramon. All right, coinage time. Got a lot of foreign silver going today, so anybody who's been trying to get a hold of some real silver, you're going to have your chance tonight. Anybody who wants to get some rare collectible silver, you're going to have your chance tonight. Give me a second, just sliding all this stuff over real quick. Making my life a little bit easier. Over. All right. Little tour around the world today, starting at the Maldives Islands with a 1970. Hang on. Trying to get this rearranged again. 1978 25 Rufia, silver proof. 0.841 ounces of silver in this coin. 0.925 sterling silver. This one's going for 20 bucks. NGC list price on this coin is 40 bucks. Republic of the Maldives. So is banknotes something you guys would like us to do more often? Those foreign banknotes? Can I do 18? I can do 18 on this one. I can go 18. I'm going to go to hidden for 18. Because we can get banknotes from around the world. If you guys would like to see them a little more often. Let me know if that's something you guys would like to do. Next up, 1948 1 Riyal from Saudi Arabia. This is 91.7% silver. My camera is a little bit weird. There we go. This is an AU. This isn't plane tickets. It is. It's very expensive, so make sure you guys help us out.
What?
Oh, Hayden said there's some expensive plane tickets to go around getting banknotes.
Huh?
This one's going for 12 bucks. Yeah, no country specific. You just buy the colorful ones. Hey, why not? Any takers on this one for 12 bucks? 1948 1 Riyal, Saudi Arabia in AU. 91.7% silver. Full Metal Jacket. I saw that movie way back in the day. Last call on this one. All right, moving on. Here's one for those of you who like your foreign silvers and like varieties. And like oldies. This is the 1866 over 5 repunch date. 1/5 sol from Peru, 90% silver in AU. Going for 25 bucks. This is a known and cataloged variety. And let me show you the Let's zoom in. All right. So it's kind of tough to see, but what you're looking at, if you can see my pointer, is first off, the 6 is kind of crooked, so that's one of the tells. And then you can also see part of it right there of the 5 underneath, a little piece of it right there, and then a tiny piece of it right there. So that is the 1866 6/5 repunched date. Any takers on this one? Even if you're not big on varieties, I mean, that's still 1866 and it's still in AU. That's pretty awesome. Last call. All right, moving on. Next up, from Germany. This is a good one for any of you guys who like the rare coins, the low minted, low survival. This is the 1874 D Mint, 5 marks from Germany, 90% silver. Very good. It is hold. Basically the size of a Morgan dollar. And you can see there, only 84,980 minted. How many of those you figure have been melted down by now? Back when it was still the Bavarian area, was still part of Germany. This is actually German Bavaria. So very low mintage on these, even lower survival rate. This one's going for 20 bucks. Any takers? All right, we're going to move on to 1879, 5 pesetas from Spain, 90% silver and very fine. Almost the size of a Morgan. It's in a Morgan holder. This one's going for 25 bucks. The camera is not doing this coin justice at all. This is actually a very beautiful coin. Tons of detail in there. Any takers? Going for 25. Last call. All right, moving on. All right, next coin. Had only 90,000 minute. And it is the 1974 dollar from the British Virgin Islands. 0.925 silver sterling proof. I'll take that out there so you can see without the plastic in the way. Sterling silver. And again, this is another one that's roughly the size of an American dollar. American silver dollar. Very beautiful design. Any takers at 20? And again, being sterling silver, you got to wonder how many of these things are still out there. After, what, 46 years? Be willing to bet a lot of these have been melted down. All right, moving on. Next up, from Finland. We've got the 1970 10 marca. Only 600,000 of these are ever minted. They are 50% silver. This is an AU going for 15 bucks. '70 10 marca Suomi, Finland. Very neat design for a coin. Yeah, it is very neat. Alright, the guy that's on it looks like he's kind of stoned. But hey, what can you do?
Maybe he was.
Last call on this one. 15 bucks. Moving on. To 1971, 10 marca from Finland. And brilliant uncirculated. Ramon, which one are you bidding on? The one that just popped up or the one from before? One from before? Alrighty. So that is going to Ramon. Stony guy. Yeah, looking for 50 bucks or 15 bucks on this one.
Hey, like, try to
And brilliant uncirculated.
trip on your words or something.
Suomi, Finland, 10 marca. I'm guessing that's probably an Olympic commemoration for track. Last call on this one. All right, we're going to move on. To Turks and Caicos. Starting off with the 1976 5 Crowns Proof. 50% silver. Very hard to get a hold of anything from Turks and Caicos. This one's going for 15 bucks. There's a Turk's head cactus on that. Because why not? Looking for 15 bucks, anyone? Nice. Yeah, there's one coming up that it's killing me to have to get rid of it, but you know, given what's going on in America right now, we need the money. Welcome back, Ezekiel.
Okay.
Last call on this one. Yeah. Oh, I'm sure your business has definitely slowed.
Yeah.
Hidden.
Yeah.
Yeah, this right here, what I'm doing right now, this is our only income right now. All right, moving on. And you know, we're thankful we even have this to do. All right, also from 1976, this is the 10 crowns. Turks and Caicos, 0.925 sterling silver proof. Going for 15 bucks. This one is like $3 over melt. Let me take it out of the plastic. So yeah, there are some scratches on it. On this one hidden, I gotta hold it to 15. Alrighty. Yeah, I don't want to lose money on it. As I'm sure you can imagine. Alright, moving on. If anybody decide you want that, let me know. Alright, this is the one coming up. It's killing me. Have to get rid of this thing. So hopefully somebody can give it a good home. Yeah, impaired proof would be the actual term for that. This is the 1977 20 crowns from Turks and Caicos. Only 1,934 of these were minted. It is slightly larger than a silver eagle. Hey, Rich. And this is the one that's got the 4 queens. Yep. This is very cool hidden. And less than 2,000 of these ever made. Going for 50 bucks. One of you could become one of the only people around that can say that you actually have one of these. Hey, Coin Dragon. Last call. I'd have to say this is probably the second rarest coin that we have. Because we do have one from Jamaica that had like 600 and something were minted. That's in our collection. Wow, no takers. Alrighty. Moving on. Alright, next up. This is the last one from Turks and Caicos. 1979, 10 crowns, sterling silver. Does have some scratches going on. 0.925 sterling silver, 15 bucks. This is another one that's $3 under, or yeah, $3 over melt. Ten-year anniversary of the Institute of Charles as Prince of Wales. And before it got to me, somebody put a fingerprint on it. Still a nice coin, though. I guess worst comes to worst, if somebody is so inclined, you could get these dipped and the milk spots and the fingerprints would go away. Last call on this one. Not that I ever recommend getting coins dipped, but I guess you could if you wanted to. I figured I should probably say that. I don't want people running around going, oh, Cheapskate Coins says it's okay to dip coins. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying if you wanted to, you could. Alright, moving on. Get it back in there. Alright, let me get these put away. By the way, for anybody who missed it, we still got these. These are the universal airtights. They've got the gaskets inside that can hold anything from a penny up to a silver dollar. These are in packs of 10 for $5. So 50 cents per airtight for a universal, that's a really good price. The only thing I guess you could throw a dime in it, but it'd be floating around inside of there a little bit. But anything from a penny up, it'll hold. All the way to a silver eagle. So if anybody wants a bag of these, we got 4 left. $5 for a bag of 10. I wonder what the third-party graders would do if I send an airtight in for the period. Just an airtight. You'd probably be wondering why you wasted the money on doing that. All right, next up, we're going to Egypt. And these are some hard to get coins, guys. These are not your standard Egypt coins. These are the harder ones to get. Starting off with a 1916 10 piastri. 83.3% silver and very fine. Looking for 20 bucks. This one is larger than a $50. Rich, you'll take the 79 10 crown.
Okay.
Let me grab that back out real quick. That one. You got it, Rich. Get your name on that real quick. Oh, you're welcome. All right, last call on this one. All right, moving on. The 1917 10 piastries in VF. Again, going for 20 bucks. 83.3% silver. Only difference on this one is it got less dark silver toning than the other. Again, slightly larger than a $50. All last call on this one. All right, moving on to the 1917 20 piastries from Egypt. 83.3% silver, very fine. Only 840,000 ever minted. These are about the size of an American silver dollar. And this one's going for 30 bucks. Any takers? Hopefully everybody's holding out well for the nationwide lockdown basically going on. Unless you're one of the states that hasn't done it yet, in which case, do it anyway. Let's get this virus over with so we can all get back out again. Last call on this one. $30. All right, moving on. To another really rare coin. This is the 1923 H. H is in Heaton and Sons. 20 piastres from Egypt. 83.3% silver and very fine. This one is going for $50. Out of that 50,000 minute, how many of these do you think are still out there that haven't been melted down? There's another one again. Is the size of America's silver dollar. Any takers? You see down there, that tiny little thing right there is the H. I'll show you that under the scope. There's the H. Last call on this one. Looking for $50. All right, moving on to, we've also got from the same year, 1923 H, the 10 piastre. This one's going for 20. I will do a deal if anybody's interested on these. If anybody wants both, so you can say you've got both of the Heaton and Sons. Oop, wrong coin. That one. Both of the 23 H's. I'll do 18 on this one, hidden. I was going to say, if you want both, I'll do both for 60. So you want just the one?
Okay.
Alrighty. That one is going to hit in. 18 bucks. All right, and one last one from Egypt. The 1933 10 piastries. 83.3% silver, only 300,000 minted. This isn't very fun. Going for 18 bucks. Get out there. Some styrofoam or something that was sticking to that. Any takers on this one at 18? Last call. Alrighty, moving on. Oh, by the way, you guys will be happy to know that I was able to talk to Rick. And even though he's not allowed to have his shop open right now because of the shutdown, he has still worked it out with me so I can still get new stuff from him. So we'll still be able to get new stuff, even through this. What can I do on that one? 18 bucks.
That's as low as we can go. On that one.
Yeah, that one I was putting that one out at pretty much what we paid for it. All right, I'm going to take a quick intermission. I will be right back. When I come back, we will be doing a couple Uber rares. Alrighty, so I'll be right back. Give me a couple of minutes. Feel free to talk amongst yourselves.
I'll look for you, Rich. And see. No, they all got sold. You're welcome. But 62. Yeah.
Alrighty, I am back. Alright, we are going to Jamaica. A couple of really rare silver proofs. Starting with 1982 $10, 0.925 sterling silver, less than 2,000 minted. Over 20 bucks. Does have some scratches on it, unfortunately. But still a beautiful coin. And very rare on these. Only 1,825 of these exist in the world. And then we've also got the 82 $5 silver proof at 1,040 minted for 17 bucks. Or if anybody wants both of them, I'll do an even 30 bucks on both. So that makes them 15 bucks each. That's a heck of a deal for two coins that rare. Any takers on these? Anybody? I'll fix something on my sheet real quick. Give me a sec. Get back up there. There we go. All right, last call. Last chance at that deal. Both coins for only 30 bucks. This one's almost the size of a silver dollar. And that's the sterling silver one. Wow, no takers. All right, moving on. Thought sure somebody'd jump on that. Next up, going to Mexico. This one is actually attributed by Rick Snow. This is the 1887 ZS 50 centavos from Mexico. 90% silver, extremely fine, and it's got a silver test chop mark. This one's going to be 25. That is an oldie. There you go, ZS. That is your mint mark. And as I said, this is attributed by Rick Snow. Let me get my thumb out of there. I don't recall what ZS stands for. If anybody knows, put it in chat. Because I don't remember. And that right there, that's the chop mark. That's what they used to do back in the day to make sure that they were real. When you go to spend it, they put a chop mark into it to make sure that it's, you know, still silver down below. It's one of the mint marks for Mexico City. Mexico City had several different ones. Oh, all right. So there you go. Wonder why they had so many different ones if it was the same city. All right, last call on this one. All right, moving on to the 1903, 1903 10 centavo. In good condition, 90% silver, going for $3. It's got that dark silver toning going on. I just want another scope. Ooh, zoom out. Republic of Mexico. 1903. Looking for $3 on this one. This one's a. The mint mark is CN. And that 902.7 is the silver purity. I just call it 90%. Close enough. Any takers for $3? Moving on. Next up, 1907. 1 peso. This is the curved 7. There's a curved 7 and a straight 7. This is the curved. 72% silver and very fine. Going for $10. In there. Trying to fall out. Any takers? Over the curved or the straight, what you're looking at is right there. At the bottom of the 7 has the curved look. There's another one that just has a straight. So there's 2 versions of this coin. Oh, thanks, Kickstarter. Okay, so ZS stands for Zacatecas. I'm sure I said that wrong. Or Zacatecas. State in northern, central, and northwest of Mexico City. Very cool. Thank you for that info, Kickstarter. Much appreciated. Looking for $10 on this one. Anyone? Last call. You guys are missing out on some great oldies. Hey, Lady Jacks. I'm pretty sure I said it hi to you earlier, but I'll say it again. Hello. All right, moving on. Moving on. Do I have several more Mexico? I have 1, 2, 3, 5 more, 6 more from Mexico. Oh, wait, nope. I lied. 3 more. 3 more from Mexico. So the next one is 1944, 50 centavos. With a typo. That's supposed to say 72% silver. It is AU. Go over $7. Oh, I accidentally put 82% silver. It's supposed to be 72. Let me fix that real quick. Remove. There we go.
And Trent said Ben.
And this one's going to Trent. Congrats, Trent. All right, next up is 1953, 25 centavo. Got some toning on it. 30% silver, very fine. Going for $5. Double check this one real quick. I thought that sounded wrong. It's actually $3. That's the real price. That was a typo. Yeah. So this one's going for $3. Any takers? All right, moving on to the last one from Mexico. This is the 1962 1 peso brilliant uncirculated. 10% silver. So basically it's just like the outer layer of silver. And this one's going for $5. Brilliant uncirculated. Get out of my face, Matt. Beautiful, beautiful coin. Look at all that luster. I mean, that's an Morgan dollar holder, so that gives you an idea of the size of this coin. A brilliant uncirculated. This thing is worth every bit of $5. Last call on this one. By the way, if anybody's wondering, yes, there are still American coins coming. Figured I'd throw that out there. All right, moving on. Next up, we're going to be going to Mexico's neighbor, Venezuela. All right, so the next few coins, anybody who likes to collect silver dollars or likes to collect the Balboas from Panama, which, by the way, we have one of those coming. I always recommend to people that are into those that they should get into these too. These are the Bolivars from Venezuela. These are the 5 Bolivar coins. We're starting off at 1887 S. These are 90% silver. They're the size of a Morgan dollar or a peace dollar. So exact same silver content as a Morgan or a peace dollar. This one's in fine, had 500,000 minute, and is going for 20 bucks. This is a great series of coins. Looking for 20 bucks, anyone? And there's probably not a lot of any of these left out there because Venezuela has a tendency to melt their coins down. All right, last call. Sorry, I'm trying to take my shoes off. So I'm sitting here trying to untie my shoes. All right, moving on. All right, next up from 1902, we got a 2 Bolivar. 83.5% silver. This one's in a very good. Going for 10 bucks. This one's the size of an American small dollar. It's like a Sacagawea or a Susie B. Going for 10 bucks. I'm going to go through these kind of quick. I just realized what time it is. So I'm going to give each one of these probably about 45 seconds. So if you want one, jump on it. All right, we're going to move on. Next up is the 1911 5 Bolivar. Again, these are the ones that are the size of a Morgan dollar or a piece dollar. 90% silver. This one's in fine. 1.1 million minted at 20 bucks. All right, moving on to the 1912 5 Bolivar. This one's in good. 690,000 minted, 20 bucks. Yeah, they are. These are fantastic coins. This is a great series. So I'm constantly trying to get more people into them. All right, moving on to the 1919 $5 vote, $5. This isn't a higher fine. This one's actually pretty close to VF. 400,000 minted. Going for 20 bucks. I'll do a deal on these for tonight. If anybody wants more than one of these, the 5 Balboas, I'll drop it to 18 each. They're getting ready to attack.
Huh?
Didn't ask what the squirrel and the dinosaur are doing. So they're getting ready to attack. The dinosaur is about to go after somebody that was picking on the squirrel. So yeah, if anybody wants 2 or more of these, I'll drop them to 18 bucks each. All right, moving on. Just because I want to get people into this series. Like to broaden your horizons. Next up, 1921 at 500,000 minted. This one's in good. Hey, go for it. Remind you of Barber House?
Kinda.
Actually, like I said, keep in mind, these are the size of Morgan dollars. Exact same makeup and silver content as a Morgan dollar. All right, moving on. And the last year for the 5 Bolivars, 1929. In a fine. This one might actually be a VF. I'm going to undergraded this one. Yeah, that's what I was just thinking. I think I undergraded this one. Yeah. But I'm not going to raise the price. Because I don't do that. I'll lower the prices live. I will never raise the price live. There, VF. There we go. All right, and again, like I said, if anybody wants 2 or more, I'll drop them to 18 bucks each. The years, again, if anybody was wanted a reminder, were 1887, 1911, 1912, 1919, 1921, and then this one, the 1929. If anybody wants all of them, I'll drop them to 17 bucks each if you pick up all of them. So it'd be 6 coins at 17 each.
1887 and 1919. 18.
Yep. All right, Trent wants 2. 87 and 19. Congrats, Trent. Let me mark those 2 real quick. And 19. All right.
Oops, not now.
Oh, I couldn't have gone that low anyway. There's 4 left. I can go as low as, if somebody wants all 4, I can go as low as 17. So it'd be $68 for all 4. All right. Last call on these, then we're moving on. More to get to. All right. We're going to move on. All right. Next up, 1935, 2 Bolivares. This one's in a fine. 83.5% silver. Going for $10. Now the 2 Bolivars, I'll do a deal on these 2 as soon as we get through the dates. For anybody who wants to do
Multiple.
multiple or all of them. Well, there's only one more of the 2 Bolivar. Okay, so the last one of the 2 Bolivars is the 45 in very fine. 83.5% silver at $10. That one might have undergraded too. That one might actually be an EF. If somebody wants all 3 of the 2 Bolivars, it's 1902, 1945, and 1935. I can do it for $7 each. So $21 for all 3. And that one, like I said, I think that's undergraded. I think that's actually an EF. That one is in great condition. Last call on these. $10 each, or 21 for all. Or if somebody just wants 2 of the dates, I'll do $8. moving on. Got one last coin from Panama, or Panama, from Venezuela. Then we're moving on to Panama. It is the 1960 1 Bolivar in AU. 83.5% silver at $7. Oh, whoops. I'm going to wait till I actually be done. All right, moving on. On to Panama. Starting off in Panama, we got a 1947 1/10 Balboa in extremely fine. Going for $3. 90% silver. As all the Balboa coins are. And this one's going to Ramon. Congrats, Ramon. Alright. Next one up. I need to make sure to let everybody know this is a starting bid. This is not a bin. It is not a buy it now. It is a starting bid. Because this would be considered one of the key date to semi-key dates of this series. This is the 1947 1 Balboa. 90% silver. It is an AU. 500,000 minted. Starting bid on this one is $40. Ramon, you should jump on this one if you want. If you're into the Balboas, this is one of the harder to get dates of the series. And diggers. If you're the only bidder, you're getting it at the $40.
Ben.
Hey, DeCone. I'm still going to call you DeCone. All right, so we got Ramon in at $40. Over 41. All right, I'm just going sold to Ramon for 40. Congrats, Ramon. All right, one last one from Panama.
Wow, bud.
1962, 1/10 Balboa, 90% silver. It's in VF. It does have some minor damage on the obverse, so because of that, it's going for $2. And it's just that ding in his head right there. That dark spot's actually a ding. So $2 for a 1/10 Balboa and 90% silver. Any takers? All right. Ezekiel is buying it for Ramon. So, congrats, Ramon. You're getting a gift. Send to Ramon. Got it. All right. Next up, we are going to Austria. The country with the oldest consecutive running mint in the world at 800, and now it's 826 years. We got 1957, 10 shilling, 64% silver and fine. Sold for $4. Any takers at $4? All right, moving on. Next up, it's a 1958 10 shilling. This one's an extremely fine. 64% silver, $5. All right, moving on. Last one from Austria, 1960, 5 shilling. This one is an AU. Going for $12. 64% silver. All right, moving on. If you decide you want those, let me know. Next up is the oldest and largest coin of the night. And I dropped the price on it. I was originally doing this for $30. Now Now I'm doing it for 25. This is the 1777 5 Kopek from Russia. This thing is huge. The flip it's in a 3-inch by 3-inch flip. It's not a 2x2, it's a 3x3 to be able to fit this thing. This thing is huge. $17.77. Looking for 25 bucks. It's big, it's thick, it's copper. Any takers? 25. All right, moving on. Remember to say you want that, let me know. All right, we got 5 more foreign coins, then we'll be into American. Again, I'm only going to spend about 45 seconds on these, so if somebody wants one, jump on them. And these are some of the Canadian bank tokens. These are the coins they used before the Royal Canadian Mint was made. And the banks had to create their own. So we're starting off 1837. Citibank, half-penny token. Looking for 10 bucks. All right, moving on. Next up, 1837. Montreal Bank, straight stem, half-penny token. Looking for 10 bucks. All right, moving on to the 1838. Pre-Confederate. Montreal, half cent. And looking for 10 bucks. All right, moving on. 1840. Nova Scotia. The younger Queen Victoria. Again, going for $10.
There's something on that.
Something got in there. I don't know what that is. All right, moving on. And the last one is 1850 Bank of Upper Canada 1 cent token. Again, go for $10. If anybody wants all of these, be all 5 of them. I'll do all 5 for $40. All right, well, Ezekiel wants the penny. I'll do all 4 of the remaining ones for $32 now. You like the design? Yeah, it's a very cool design. So you got 37 for 2 different banks. You got Citibank and Montreal. The 38 pre-Confederate Montreal. And the 40 Nova Scotia, Queen Vicky. $32 for all. And I'm going to go last call, and then we're going to be New American. All right, move it on. All right, we're on to Indian cents. Kicking off with the 1901. Uncirculated. Going for $30. Is uncirculated brown. Let me do these on the scope so you guys can see them better. There you go. Uncirculated brown. Looking for $30. Any takers? If anybody out there is looking to put together a really, really nice Indian set, these are the way to go. Yeah, full shield. Full everything. Full diamonds. Last call on this one. moving on. Next up, we got a 1904 AU Brown. Going for 15 bucks. Any takers at 15? Last call on this one. All right, moving on. Next up is 1905 uncirculated brown. And this one's a woody. It's got some of that wood grain effect going on. This one's going for 42, and this one is going to Ramon. Congrats, Ramon. That is a gorgeous coin coming your way. All right. Next up, we got an 06 BU Red Brown. Check that beauty out. This one's going for 35 bucks. And this one might have a slight bit of wood grain going too. What do you guys think? Might just be the light. This thing is gorgeous. Going for 35 bucks, anyone? Yeah, get back over here. Last call on this one. All right, moving on. Next up, 1907 uncirculated red brown. Some very cool toning on this one. The camera is not doing this thing justice. This coin is gorgeous. Looking for 40 bucks on this one. Any takers? All right, moving on. Got one last one. This is a Rick Snow certified coin. 1909. Choice uncirculated. In Rick Snow lingo, choice uncirculated means if you sent this in to get it graded, it would get at least a 64 minimum. This one's going for 80 bucks. This coin is stunning. This is another one that the camera is not going to do justice at all. Just the luster, the look, everything about this thing is amazing. Come on, Ramon, you know you want it. Last call. All right, moving on. If you may decide you want any of those, let me know. All right, next up, we got a 1930 Denver Lincoln Wheat Cent, uncirculated red-brown, attributed by Mr. Rick Snow. And this one is going for 22 bucks. And I don't know if it's going to want to show it right now because of the plastic. But this one does have a bit of wood grain effect to it. For those that are into that. $1930 Denver. Any takers? 22 bucks. Somebody doesn't buy this one soon, I'm going to swap mine out for it because this one's way nicer than mine. All right, we are moving on. We're now on to nickels. got a 9 nickel proof bundle for 10 bucks. So it's a couple of cents over $1 each. I need the overhead. There we go. Oh, okay. One is not approved. One's a 48S and fine. That's coming with it. You're getting the 48S and fine. And you got 68S proof. You got 1970. Apparently 270s. Give one away to somebody on your channel. Or give it to a kid. They'll love it. 71S. $72S. That one's still cameo. $76 deep cameo. That one is from a proof set. $81 Type 2. And 83 deep cameo. So you're getting all these coins for 10 bucks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All the waterproofs. Any takers? Lady Jacks. Congrats. Alrighty. Now we get a dime proof bundle. This one is a 5 dime proof bundle for 5 bucks. So $1 a piece. It is the 68, the 70, the 71, 72, and the 83. Looking for 5 bucks. 5 for 5. Any takers? All right, moving on. All right, next up, we got a 5 coin USA Philippines bundle. Going for 25 bucks. Sure. All right, this one is going to start off with the 1911 10 centavo, 75% silver. Then you're getting the 1912 San Francisco 10 centavo. This one's in a VF, 75% silver. And then you're getting the 1918 San Francisco 10 centavo at 75% silver. The 1919 10 centavo from the San Francisco Mint, 75% silver. And the last coin of the bundle, 1944 San Francisco 50 centavos, brilliant uncirculated, 75% silver. $25 takes the bundle. That is a gorgeous coin. So you're getting the 4 oldies, 1918, 12, and 11,
Alright.
and the BU. Last call. All right, we're going to move on. All right, next up, we got some 4-coin bundles that are going to be $30 each, and you'll see why. All right, so the first 4-coin bundle, you're getting the 1917 S at San Francisco, 20 centavo. Excuse me. 75% silver. You're getting the 1921 10 centavo, 75% silver. You're getting the 1944 San Francisco 1 centavo, in excellent condition. That's a bronze. And then you're also getting the 1909 1 peso, 80% silver in that bundle. Any takers on that one at $30 for the bundle? Anybody? All right, moving on. All right. Go back straight. Thank you. All right, 4-coin bundle number 2. Kicking off with a 1918 San Francisco 20 centavo at 75% silver. A 1944 Denver 10 centavo, 75% silver. These Denver Mint ones are the harder ones to get out of these. The 44 San Francisco 1 centavo bronze. And the 1907 San Francisco 1 peso at 80% silver. $30 for the bundle. Any takers? All right, moving on. I don't think you guys realize how good of a deal these bundles are. All right, the last one for the 4-coin bundles. 1908 San Francisco peso, 80% silver. By the way, this is in a Morgan dollar holder. To give you an idea of the size of these things. And you're getting the bronze 43 or 44S 1 centavo. You're getting the 45 Denver 10 centavo at 75% silver. And you are getting the 1907 20 centavo at 75% silver. Oh yeah, I hear it. It's that way for everybody right now. Last call. All right, moving on. I'll get these put up real quick. And again, just a reminder, the 100 4-inch boxes that you guys have seen a lot, we've got a bunch of these available, 15 bucks each. The 10 packs of the Universal Airtights, we've got 4 left. $5 for a pack. It can hold anything from a penny to a silver dollar. And by a silver dollar, I mean a silver eagle. These will go up to a silver eagle and down to a penny. Hey, Floyd. We've also got the cases, the small and the large. 10 for $3. If anybody's interested in those. Lady Jacks, you want a pack of the Airtights? All right, awesome. And Airtights for $5 for Lady Jacks. Alright, that leaves 3 left. If anybody else wants one. Alright, got 2 more lots left for tonight. What was before the airtights? Before the airtights is something that we do that people like. Let me move this up. It is a box of 100 foreign coins.
Already labeled.
Guaranteed no duplicates within the box. And everything's already in 2x2s and labeled. Lots of countries, lots of different coins. Just pulling out a few here just to show some. First one was Netherlands. That one's Hong Kong. Another one from, I believe that's Hong Kong again. Yeah. So lots of cool stuff in these boxes. $15 per box. Everybody who's gotten these from us has been really happy with them. Bill Betts has gotten like 4 or 5 of these from us. He loves these things. Here's one from France.
I think he's gotten more than that.
So yeah, if anybody wants one of these, we have like 13 of these available right now. If you get more than one, I'll do them for you right now for 12 bucks a piece. I'll give you a discount. Alright, second to last. We've got a 2006 proof set in 2x2s. 2006 state quarters. Oh, let me go back down. Focus. This is going for 12 bucks. There's North Dakota. These are clad, not silver. Nevada. Colorado. Every one of these is deep cameo. Nebraska. And South Dakota. Any takers on this one for 12 bucks? The full set of 2006 proofs for the state quarters. Makes it $1.20 per coin. For state proofs, that is a really good price. Considering some of these can go upwards of 12 bucks for one. And that's going to Ramon. Congrats, Ramon. All right, last item of the night is a 4 Washington quarter proof bundle for 10 bucks. $2.50 each. At 1968, 1970, 1971, and 1972. All 4 for 10 bucks. Any takers? Like, you know what? I'll do you one better tonight. Just for tonight, all four for $8. How's that? $2 each. Nope, I am all sold out of that Kickstarter.
What?
I had 20 Silver Eagles and Silver Stinger, bought all of them. In fact, the only .999 silver I have left here is I have one Canadian, it's the 2014 Maltese Falcon from the Birds of Prey series. Last call on these, $8. Only $2 each. Well, I take 45 for the 4 Queen. I got to hold at 50 on that one, Annie. Sorry. $50 is the lowest I can go on that. All right, moving on. Is there anything anybody missed that you wanted to see again or have revisited? Show the 4 Queen again? I gotta find it. Give me a sec. Yeah. Yeah, so this one is from Turks and Caicos. There were only 1,934 of these minted. So these are very rare. And it is the 20 crown proof. .925 sterling silver. This coin is larger than a silver eagle by a couple of millimeters. And it's got the 4 portraits of Queen Victoria. And then Queen Elizabeth on the other side, of course. Yep, it is sterling. .925 sterling. But yeah, $50 if anybody wants this one. Again, only 1,934 of these were ever made. If nobody's bought this by the time all of this craziness with coronavirus goes away, this is going back into our collection. Yeah, there's a couple of milk spots on it. But, you know, at a mintage that low, you know, beggars can't be choosers if they want this thing in their collection. Well, I thought in one pick? I don't know what you're trying to say, Annie. I think your autocorrect jumped in there on you. Oh, yeah, that's that one. You want a pack of the airtights? You want one of these? For the $10? Will do. So 10 airtights for $5 for any day.
No.
Okay, you don't want them? Oh, well, I throw in a pack free if you buy the coin? No, I can't do that. We'd lose money. That'd be the same thing as giving you the coin for 45. Yeah, I know. I can't do that. Sorry about that. All right, well, everybody, thanks for coming out. We always appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out with us. I'm going to try and do at least 1 or 2 streams during the course of this week, doing some coin roll hunting. So pop in and check that out. I'm not going to give a timer a day because I don't know. It's just going to be when I feel like jumping on. No, it's always worth trying. So we're going to get out and we're going to start working on all your invoices and get those sent out. Again, just a reminder, we're not shipping this week. We're shipping next week. Can I still find your coins?
Still find my coins.
Find what coins? What are you talking about, Matthew? Oh, coin shops are open? None of the coin shops here are open, but I did talk to Rick, and he's still going to hook up with me from time to time so I can get new coins. Yeah, they are. All the coin shops here in town are closed. That's a good thing about having friends in high places, is I can still get stuff from Rick. He's already assured me that he'll still hook me up. In fact, I've got a bunch of new stuff from him right now that's going to be for next week. I got a bunch of Morgans and peace dollars. So, that's coming next week. So, all right, I'm going to get out of here. Everybody have a great night. Stay healthy. Remember to practice your social distancing. Let's get this stinking virus out of here.
Right.
So everybody have a good night. And I don't know, I'll see you at some point during the week doing some coin roll hunting.